So, Trump's no-lip press secretary was once again flapping her non-existent lips with a complete and total lie about the 2,000% increase of schmentanol across the Canadian-US border. 2,000%? That basically means like every Canadian is throwing over like a baggie a day, right? Like, think about those numbers. Or was the number 0 and now there's like 2? And then rightly a reporter raises his hand. Let me remind you that this is a press corps that has been selected by Trump because we no longer let people who say Gulf of Mexico in. It's also a room full of bloggers and influencers and the idiots who got the Epstein binders and then did nothing with them. This reporter raises his hand and is like, so about that 2,000% increase, that would be 43 pounds total last year of schmentanol that came across the Canadian border? You know, like a quarter of a small suitcase? How does that compare to all the other ways schmentanol gets in, including via air? I notice you guys aren't eyeing up Qantas and American Airlines. And this little no-lip bitch is just like, how dare you bring a fact? I'm not gonna lie, schmentanol is terrible. Schmentanol is absolutely terrible. The survival rates are terrible. It's so addictive and so bad. Even addicts are like, you know what, I wish I had stayed on H because H was at least something like this. This is just straight death. I am not defending schmentanol at all. But we're making up absolute bullshit stories about a 2,000% increase. Have we looked into how much homemade schmeth there is? Is there gonna be a war on homemade schmeth? I haven't heard squat about, like LSD or shrooms recently. What happened to all the other schmugs? Like, just a question. Because if there's a 2,000% increase from Canada, like, what are the other numbers? Because, a lot of it comes from... But why would we point out that a lot of it comes through boats, a lot of it comes through airplanes? That would be an inconvenient fact, wouldn't it? Just remember, kids, pretty much anything said by Trump's press secretary is an utter lie.